Hi everyone, so this time around is going to be different. We're still playing Underground 2, and this time we're going to make a challenge, the first challenge in this YouTube channel. And this time around we're going to be playing with the worst type of vehicle this game has to present, the SUVs. So I started thinking, and I came to a question that I wanted to answer myself. Not only how fast can an SUV go, but how much faster or slower it is against a regular car in the game. Now, for Underground 2, that question can be very tricky because if you just fully tune any car in the game that is not an SUV, obviously the car is going to win. Not only that, but the upgrading system for this game in terms of performance is also kind of messed up. I mean, there are certain cars from the start of the game that you can just tune it up to level 3 and beat the game easily. These cars can be known as the Corolla, A86. You can also put the 240SX in that list and the Vauxhall Corsa. With that said, there are also level 2 and level 3 cars which in the real world are faster, such as the Toyota Supra or the Nissan Skyline and things like that. And if you fully tune them in this game, they're going to be slower and less practical than the starter cars. Go figure. So, to make things fair and balanced, I'm going to pick a stock car. No, I'm not going to allow any modifications, and for that, I'm going to also choose a level 3 stock car. That car is going to be the Nissan Skyline GTR, and we're going to use it as a benchmark against the SUVs and see which one can be the fastest. So let's start by taking out the Skyline and testing it into this sprint race that is very twisty and challenging, and is also an uphill race all by ourselves. And let's set the time to compare it later. So for the Nissan GTR, that's a 2 minute 30 seconds point 46. It was made in my second attempt. Now onto the SUVs, and I know for a fact that the Hummer H2 is probably the worst model of the three. With that said, I'm not going to take many chances to fail right away. So I'm going to give myself upper hand. I'm going to choose the Cadillac Escalade and the Lincoln Navigator first. We're going to update both of them up to level 3. Not only that, we're going to have to use all the body kits available, as well as a big wing in the rear, so we can make sure that the car has enough downforce. Also, we're going to take it to the dyno test and see if we can shorten the gears, improve the aero, and improve the suspension for the better handling. So, after 2 or 3 attempts for each vehicle, these were the times for the SUVs. And right away, we've seen that they are capable of beating a Skyline. But let's take this challenge a step further. We're going to do the same thing with the Hummer. And you're going to see if that brick, that block of cheese, is going to be able to beat the GTR. That's the true challenge this time. And we found out that no, the Hummer was not able to beat the Skyline GTR. Unfortunately, the Hummer is still a brick and is still a huge block of cheese that has very little use in this game, besides smashing away some cars. Well, that's it for the challenge. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. And we found out that no, the Hummer was not able to beat the Skyline GTR. Unfortunately, the Hummer is still a brick and is still a huge block of cheese that has very little use in this game, besides smashing away some cars. Well, that's it for the challenge. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.